Does your daughter go from completely fine to completely overwhelmed in what feels like seconds? Maybe she cries over something small, gets frustrated fast, feels things deeply, shuts down emotionally, or reacts bigger than everyone else around her. And maybe you've wondered, why are her emotions so intense? Friend, you are not raising a dramatic daughter, and she's not trying to make life difficult for you. There is actually something deeper happening beneath the surface of her precious little self, and understanding it could completely change the way you respond to her. Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Heather Jennings. I am a certified professional mental health life coach, and I'm passionate about helping girls with ADHD feel emotionally understood, supported, and confident in who they are. And today we're talking about something that many girls with ADHD struggle with: big emotions, because ADHD is not just about attention, it's also deeply connected to emotional regulation, so nervous system. And once you understand what really is happening in your daughter's brain and body, her behavior starts making so much more sense. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Many girls with ADHD, they don't just experience emotions, they experience emotions on a bigger scale. And what may feel small to someone else can feel huge inside their nervous system. A small correction may feel like big rejection. Frustration might feel really unbearable. Disappointment may feel crushing. And here's what's important: that emotional response is often happening before logic catches up. Their brain reacts quickly, while their ability to regulate takes longer. So what looks like overreacting is often a nervous system that feels really overwhelmed. And if you've ever thought she's melting down over nothing, I want you to know, to her, it probably doesn't feel like nothing. And honestly, if you've been blaming yourself lately as a mom, I just want you to know that you're probably carrying more than people realize, for sure. Trying to help a daughter with big emotions can feel really exhausting sometimes. And if you're tired, that makes complete sense. If this video is already helping you, I would just love to ask you if you could just please hit the like button so YouTube can show this to more moms raising ADHD girls, because so many moms are silently struggling and feeling really alone in this. Back to the video. A lot of ADHD girls work so hard to hold it together at school. They're trying to focus, they're trying to behave, they're trying to not interrupt, they're trying to remember instructions, trying to fit in socially. This takes an incredible amount of mental and emotional energy. So by the time they get home, their nervous system is shot. And exhaustion lowers emotional control, because when their emotions are shot, they're super exhausted, they have no control, essentially. And that's why home often becomes a place where emotions do spill out, not because you're failing as a parent, but because home feels like safety to them. Sometimes the people we feel safest with sees the emotion that we work hardest all day to hold in. And I'd actually love to know in the comments, because so many moms feel alone in this. Does your daughter, does she tend to fall apart more after school too? Or how old is your daughter? What age are you dealing with this? Many ADHD girls already feel like they're too much. I'm too difficult. I mess everything up. So when emotions do explode, they often feel shame afterwards. You may even notice your daughter saying things like, "I'm sorry, I ruin everything. I'm a bad kid." That just breaks my heart, because underneath many emotional outbursts is often a little girl who just really feels misunderstood, and she just is trying, she doesn't know how to regulate her nervous system. When emotions are high, the ADHD brain struggles to access logic immediately. That means lectures during meltdowns usually don't work. What helps first is regulation before correction. Things like lowering your voice, slowing the movement down, helping her breathe, offering connection, giving physical space if needed, helping name the emotion. Instead of "why are you acting like this?" you can try, "your feelings feel really big right now." See how that creates safety instead of shame? Safety helps our nervous systems regulate quicker when that happens. Connection calms the nervous system far more effectively than criticism. And examples would be: give your daughter a hug, put your arm around her, go for a walk with her. Just try, what can you connect with her? You know your daughter. What is she into right now? There's various things, Disney, or, Pokemon, or, just different things that kids are into that you can relate to them. get down on her level, sit on the floor with her, maybe do an activity together because her brain is so active, maybe color together and just ask her those things. Also, I just want to say this to girls and moms both watching, that your emotions, they don't make you broken. Your sensitivity is not something to be ashamed of, and God is not disappointed in you because you feel deeply. Psalm 34:18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted." God's not asking you to never feel emotions. He wants to help you learn how to walk through them with Him. So this week, try pausing before correcting. Emotional behavior. This week, try pausing before correcting emotional behavior and ask yourself, is my daughter trying to give me a hard time, or is she having a hard time? That one shift alone can completely change the atmosphere in your home. Thank you so much for being here today, friends. If this video encouraged you or helped you understand ADHD girls a little bit better, will you make sure to like and subscribe and share this with another parent who may need encouragement too? And hey, in our next video episode, we're going to be talking about, is my daughter lazy or overwhelmed? And why so many ADHD girls look unmotivated on the outside when they're actually mentally overloaded, emotionally exhausted, and struggling with executive functioning underneath the surface. We'll talk about procrastination and shutdowns, messy rooms, homework battles, emotional overwhelm, and why just try harder often makes ADHD girls feel worse instead of helping. And trust me, if you've ever wondered whether your daughter is being lazy or simply overwhelmed, you are not going to want to miss that one. See you next time, friends. Bye.